So what do you think the difference is between a salon that constantly struggles with turnover versus a salon that has high stylist retention as well as client retention? The answer might surprise you. It's all about your culture. Understanding your salon culture is the number one most important thing that's going to drive its success. So first, I think it's important that we explore why salon culture matters so much.
First, salon culture is going to directly impact employee retention. The culture you create in the salon, depending on whether it's in your back room, out on the floor, the dynamics between your clients and your staff, that is what's going to help create a welcoming environment for all your employees. For retention there, we feel that everybody needs to feel supported. When they come in and they're having an off day, to make sure that the rest of the team knows that they have to get their back, and if it happens to them, they know the rest of the team has their back. Salon culture can also affect your client experience because those clients can feel your energy one way or another, whether it's really good energy or if that day it's off, the clients will know. So the client experience can also change with the culture as well, because when they come in and they know that they can count on every single person on the team to take care of them just as good as a stylist that's going to do their hair, then they know that they're in the right place. You know, whether it's good or bad, energy grows. So we've seen negative energy take down an entire salon over something as silly or trivial as backroom support, like who didn't do the towels or who didn't clean the bowls, and that energy keeps growing. And when the team can continue to feed on that, that's where you start to lose people. So let's talk about some of the key elements of successful salon cultures.
We have definitely found teaching our team how to resolve conflict is the number one most important thing that can help drive our culture to the most successful place it can be. When they know how to address something that's coming up in them with another stylist or even with their owners or management, it helps us squash any of those little bitty things before they become a big mountain. Having a successful salon culture not only affects your time in the salon, it affects that healthy work-life balance. Knowing that you can come into a safe workplace and know that you're going to be supported and the mood's going to be a good and positive energy helps you outside of the salon as well. When you're anticipating your day, let's face it, we all work because we have to. No one's out doing this just for the fun of it. Really does make a difference in you being able to show up because you know you have a team of people that you love and can more than tolerate being around. You actually enjoy them. Making sure your leadership is strong and your leadership has a healthy, supported mindset is one of the biggest things that'll drive a positive culture. We definitely know that when we work with our leadership teams to make sure that they're feeling positive, their energy is in the right place, we can trust that they can go in and resolve any little conflict that we're having. The biggest leadership key is that you have to go into those conversations quickly and make sure that you're getting all of that negativity in its rightful place quickly. Doesn't mean that there's never anything happening that's negative. You just have to be willing to address it and have the conversation. We've definitely determined that freedom lives on the other side of the conversation. There's a few different ways that we ensure that we can promote this type of culture in the salon. We definitely take a weekend every single year to do a culture building session or like a team meeting together. It's been one of the best things we do for our team. We don't focus on the technical side of hair at all. We focus on the emotional pieces of our lives and how we can grow and bond, get a little bit more connected with each other. One of the other big things that we started implementing this last year was a mental health benefit. We have a list of counselors, therapists that our team has access to, and they're allowed to utilize them at any time, and the salon will actually pay for that. It's one of the things that we're able to tie in to our benefits package based off of how we structure our business.
So one of the things is setting time aside to do team building events. So it doesn't have to be a 2-day culture building experience like we've done. You definitely can do that, but it can be something as little as having a birthday party for one of your team members. It could be a group birthday dinner. It could be bowling. It could be happy hour or go to a winery for the day. Sometimes it's just getting them out of the salon, the space that they see each other in every day, going to a different venue, doing something different with each other. That's what the important parts are. We also like to set time aside to talk to each individual personally, just to see how they're doing. Check out how they're feeling the culture is in the salon. If there's ever an issue, the salon owner is always the last one to know anyway. So we want to get ahead of the game and see how everybody's feeling. Some of the things we've implemented to help with our culture is a morning checklist. How are we going to open the salon? Knowing that it's not just one person's responsibility to make sure the towels are done or the bowls are ready to go. We also have an evening checklist on how to close the salon. What's acceptable for the team as a whole. Not that one individual is always going to be responsible for the duties. Another thing is, and sometimes it's hard for us to see, but we are the leaders and we are the ones that are responsible for the entire mood of the salon. When we come in, we make sure that we greet everybody before we even put our stuff down. At the end of the night, we make sure we say goodbye to everyone, individualize, look in their eye, tell them to have a great night, and we go from there.
So now that we know how important salon culture is to your success, we want to be sure that you feel supported. If there's any other way that we can be of assistance to you, feel free to send us a message and we'll help you out as much as we can.